Welcome to Agba's Epic Tales. The title of today's story is Evil Brother-in-Law. In a small village called Iludu lived a young woman called Ewa. Ewa, just like her name, was very beautiful and humble. Every young man wants to have Ewa as their wife, and so they troop into her father's compound every day with gifts to indicate their interest of marrying his daughter. But Ewa always rejects this men, as most of them were men who were already married with one or more wives. In Iludun, it was okay for men to marry as much wives as they choose to and pleases. I will only marry a man who has not been married before and who will have only me as his wife, Ewa would always say. Her parents and friends told her to come out of her illusion and accept one of the men who has asked her hand in marriage, as she was not getting any younger and all her friends and sisters were already married. But Ewa remained obstinate. Amongst the many men who wished to marry Ewa was Chief Olajide. Chief Olajide was a wealthy man with 3 wives already, who wants to make Ewa his 4th wife. Chief Olajide has been chasing Ewa for a long time, even before he married his 3rd wife. He would bring expensive gifts to Ewa's parents and insist that he would not relent until she accepts him. Another man who also likes Ewa and wants to marry her was a man called Anjola. Anjola was Chief Olajide's younger brother. Anjola was not married yet, but Ewa does not like him because he is also like his older brother, Chief Olajide. Anjola always boasts of how handsome he is and how many unmarried maidens wish to be his wife. He said he is gathering them so that he can marry 4 women at a time and in one day, because he was a great man and wants to prove his strength. He said the other 3 maidens he had picked to be among his first 4 wives as agreed, but only Ewa was left and he must ensure he gets her in no time. But Ewa liked another particular young man in the village. This young man was Olayiotan. Olayiotan was also Chief Olajide's younger brother. He is the youngest of the 3 brothers. Ewa and Olayiotan had been friends for some time, and she knows how different he is from the other men of Iludu. Olayiotan would always say, "I want just one woman whom I would love all my whole life, and who would love me in return. I do not wish to marry more than 1 wife and have many drama in my home all the time." Whenever he says this, his friends would mock him and call him a weak man. But Ewa was happy that she had found a man who thinks and wants the same thing like she does, and she immediately and willingly accepted to marry Olayiotan when he asked for her hand in marriage. Everyone who knew Chief Olajide and about his intentions towards Ewa and how wicked he can be when he doesn't get what he wants were scared and warned Ewa to avoid the family. But Ewa was already and so much in love with Olayiotan, and so she went ahead to marry him. Chief Olajide was angry. He considered it an insult to his person and ego, and so he did not give his blessing to the marriage. However, Anjola took it in good faith. "She is still married to my family after all, so I am happy all the same," Anjola told everyone. He threw a grand party to welcome the new bride of the family and congratulated his brother for winning the heart of the most beautiful and most wanted girl in Iludu. Time passed so fast, and then it became 5 years since Ewa and Olayiotan had been married. Ewa is pregnant for the 4th time, but she and her husband were scared about the pregnancy because for the other 3 pregnancies, the babies were stillborn. What if this one too comes out dead? Ewa asked her husband with worry on her face. Olayiotan was also worried. At first, he took it as a mere misfortune which could happen to anyone, as no one could question the gods like they always say to help them heal whenever they go through any misfortune. But he almost lost his wife together with the baby the last time, and so this time around he became more scared. I cannot accept these misfortunes anymore. The gods must tell me why they have chosen to allow me go through all this, and I must demand that they put a stop to it, Olayiotan said, determined to get solution to his problem. And so, Olayiotan visited the chief priest and told him of his worries. The chief priest, after some consultation with God, asked him to take his wife to her father's compound, and that after 3 days, he should organize a party and announce to his friends and members of his family that his wife has given birth and that the baby was alive and healthy, and that he should watch what will unfold thereafter. Olayiotan planned with his wife and mother-in-law and did as the chief priest asked him to do. Everyone was surprised as to how fast Ewa delivered this time around when they heard the news, but they were very happy that the baby had survived this time around. Chief Olajide refused to come out of his house while the party was going on. Over the years, he had mocked Ewa and told his friends that her destiny was not happy with her for rejecting a man of influence like him, and that was why her destiny had refused to allow her carry her own child. Anjola was not around when the party started and when the news of Ewa's fake delivery was announced. When he arrived and was told of the news, to everyone's surprise, he screamed and shouted, "No way!" Everyone was amused at his reaction. Why was he angry with such good news? Immediately, Anjola decided to leave the compound. But as he was about to dash out of the compound, he slumped and started screaming. Few men who were close was about to help him to his feet when they saw that his stomach started swelling mysteriously. Everyone gathered around him. They wondered what mysterious thing that is happening. And then Anjola began confessing that he had been behind Ewa and Olayiotan's condition because he was angry that Ewa rejected him for his brother. He said he wondered how Ewa delivered because the taboo of the sham he had made to prevent Ewa of ever giving birth to a child successfully was for him not to hear of a successful delivery. Anjola died immediately after confessing, and his body was thrown into the evil forest. Nobody ever thought Anjola could be so evil and could be the one behind Ewa's predicament. Few people had suspected Chief Olajide, but they were scared to say it as he was a powerful man and they had no evidence to prove their suspicion. 3 weeks later, Ewa delivered a baby boy. The end. I hope you enjoyed this story. Did you learn anything from this story? I would like to know. Please share in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. See you in our next video. Bye.